No runners on for Petey, but Petey able to do it all solo. This one's deep center. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Week 10 action in the Mushroom Baseball League. We've got a big one in store. The Cosmic Cove Novas face off against the Rainbow Road Renegades. And number 1 and number 2 teams currently in the standings. Renegades up 1 game over the Novas. The Novas with a chance here to settle the score. Linda Belcher up first, 2 strikes on, but she'll get a slap into the gap and left. That'll be a single for Orange Me Linda. Runner on for starred Daisy. Wiggler, ooh, a very tricky pitcher we've come to learn. Daisy will get a single, moves the runners ahead. Now a big scoring opportunity for the team captain. Mario up at bat. Linda on second in scoring position. Gets the slap, and it will not get down. Pink Yoshi able to make the grab in right field. So fast out there. She'll bring it back in field, but now Red Pianta, same position. Can hit it deep. There's the windup, and a deep drive will be the double play. A hop from Petey Piranha at shortstop ends the Nova's chances of scoring a run here in the first. We'll have to see what they go with next as the Renegades come up to bat. The Nerd starting off. Mario starts on the mound. First pitch, a ball. Contact on that one, but it's low enough that Daisy's able to hustle in from second. Make the catch. Wiggler second man up as Mario sends out the fireball. Strike one. There's the slap from Wiggler, but a dive from the Crocodile at short. Sees 2 quick outs for the Renegades. No runners on as Petey Piranha Plant comes up next. Slap hit from Petey will get down. That's going to be a single for Peter. Birdo next up. Team captains facing off. 1 on the mound, 1 at bat. Birdo winds up and tips one deep right. That's going to be a foul ball. This one, drive up center. Mario gets in to make the catch. And the Renegades scoreless as well through the first. Both teams getting some hits, but not able to bring any runners past second. Nova's back up top of the second as Dusty Bones starts off. Wiggler misses outside. First pitch a ball. Oh, clips the zone inside. Dusty gets contact into the gap. That'll be a single for Dry Bones. 1 runner on as Paratroopa follows up. Strike 1. Four-seamer comes out for Wiggler. Para tips one off to the left. Will be a foul. That one's too low. It'll be the double play. Petey's arm is so strong to bring that in. Bases cleared for Mario. Strike 1. Strike 2. Wiggler sends one outside. Mario gets the slap, but a dive from Petey Piranha will be fired off to first. Not able to get in time. Novas. 3 up, 3 down. Renegades coming up next. Bacon Bro in the batter's box. Contact on the fastball will be sent up deep, but it's Luigi's Mansion. The size of the outfield makes it a little difficult. Will just be a pop fly to center field. Mario makes the catch. As Pink Yoshi comes up next. She'll ground one over to short. Out at first. Dolly Parton, possibly last up for the Renegades, will ground over to Daisy. Daisy sends it to Linda. That's another 3 that go by in quick fashion for the Renegades. Both of these teams able to put up some serious offense. but faced against one another. Very, very defensive game. Not hitting hard yet. Dark Bones will send one to left, fly out to Toadette. The Crocodile winds up, strike one. Big hits from Red Critter, but that's going to be a pop fly deep right. Pink Yoshi and Dolly both in position, no distractions. Pink Yoshi will make the catch. Linda Belcher back up to the top for the Novas. She'll pop one up center, but another fly to Dolly. The green shell won't get there in time, and it'll miss altogether. Linda flies out to center, and the Novas scoreless through the third as well. Renegades get their chance back up. Toadette in the batter's box. Outside on the first pitch. She doesn't swing. Mario misses inside now. 2 balls. And a swinging strike will miss. Tips that one off, but a grounder over to Ritter. The Crocodile turns that one in on first. 1 out as Pode comes up. Strike 1, Purple Toad. That one's fouled off right as well. Solid slap from Purple Toad into the gap. That'll be a single. And the Nerd will come up with a runner on. Green Magikoopa ready to roll. Strike 1 for the Nerd. There's the fastball. The fireball screams by. Strike 2. Contact, but will be grabbed by the Crocodile into the double play. Red Critter stops the Renegades from gaining any more ground. Be the Novas coming back up, seeing if they can break this deadlock. Renegades having to play defense. Daisy to start their star player. If they're going to hit big, now's a great time to do so. First pitch for Daisy, a ball. Popped up to the left, will not be enough to clear the fences. Dolly's coming in, but Toadette will have it. Fly out to left. 1 out as Mario comes up next. Oh, won't quite clear the infield. The magical catch from the Nerd shuts that one down. 2 outs on the count as the Redwood comes up. Strike 1. Ooh, strike outside. Gets the slap, but poor contact. A ground out to Green Magikoopa. Novas scoreless all the way through the fourth. Renegades looking to change it back around with their part of the lineup that might hit the strongest. Wiggler, Petey, Birdo. Strike 1 for Wiggler. Will not quite get down in time. Mario able to come in from center, and those Mii magnet hands ensure the catch. No runners on for Petey, but Petey able to do it all solo. This one's deep center, no chance to build Kim in time, and the Piranha Plant puts one on the board. Petey gets the solo shot. Renegades gain their first blood, finally struck in the bottom of the fourth. We'll see if the team can keep that momentum rolling as Team Captain Birdo comes up. Strike 1. Strike 2. Hasn't swung on anything yet. Will just tip that off, but a dive from Daisy secures the out. Big dive and some good hustle at second base to ensure that one's caught. Bacon Bro next up. Grounder over to Daisy. She'll send that one over in on first. Bacon Bro gunned down at first. The Renegades will only get the 1. But they're 1 up in a relatively low scoring game. pressure on the Novas now to try and dig themselves out of this hole. Dusty sends one up to the left, will cut, foul. Strike 2 for Dusty, he doesn't swing. Contact there will be in the gap in left, and that one's gonna bounce into the outfield. A single for Dusty. It's a runner on for Paratroopa. Strike 1, Para. Strike 2. Strikeout, Paratroopa, Wiggler. 3 through the zone, and all of them out in relatively hard to hit locations. Mario will come up and tries to bunt against the worm, but 1 strike on the count. Gets contact, the green shell will whiff. Mario will be thrown out at first, but Dusty able to advance to second. Dark Bones next up. Star pitch from Wiggler, strike 1. Slap from Garth, but it's low. Petey grabs it at short. Garth doesn't have the contact he needs, and that one's just doesn't have the elevation. Nova's unable to bring Dry Bones in, even off the Mario sack bunt. But it's over to Pink Yoshi now. First pitch from Mario, a ball. Renegades able to finally have the opportunity to extend a lead. Just try to make one. Pink Yoshi will get contact. That'll be a single for her as the fireballs ensure there's no shenanigans. Dolly next up. There's the wind up. Driven out deep right into the gap. That one's gonna roll. Mario trying to get after it. The fireballs. Pink Yoshi on third. They'll have the buddy throw, but the ghost will interrupt it. A Dolly Parton triple brings Pink Yoshi in home as the Renegades get their second. Air item usage incredibly well done, and then the ghost popping up at the worst possible moment for the Novas. The Renegades get a RBI triple for Dolly. Runner now in scoring position for Toadette. That's going to be a pop fly. Mario makes the catch. Oh, and the bomb will disrupt the buddy throw once more. Paratroopa unable to send it in at the plate. And Dolly will score off a sac fly. Just not thrown soon enough. The ghost coming out trying to cause problems too. Paratroopa disrupted, unable to bring that ball in. Renegades in a commanding lead now as Pode comes up. 2 strikes on the count. Slaps it, but a dive from Daisy gets the second out. Big stop there to try to prevent the Renegades from rallying any further, but they're back up at the top of their lineup. The Nerd, no more outs, but this one's driven directly to Daisy. Line out to second. Renegades are starting to get some momentum. Novas will have to bring it back around in the 6th. They're running out of innings. The Crocodile can do it if he can get one through here. Might be the start of the rally the Novas are looking for. Drive up center. Dolly will make the catch. Linda next up. Strike 1, Linda. Swing and a miss for Linda. 2 strikes on the count. Poor hit off the hands. The Nerd will have it. Daisy next up. No more outs. Strike 1, Daisy. Drives this one deep left out at the wall. Toadette not going to get there in time. Daisy gets a single, goes for second. In a pickle now. The Nerd trying to run her down, but she'll get back on first in time. Mario with a runner on. Strike 1, Mario. This one's knocked up to the right. It's in fair territory. It's going over Mario. A 2-run home run brings Daisy in with him. No chance to build the chemistry in right field in time. And all of a sudden, the Novas strike back. They bring this one a lot closer. It's a 1-run ball game as they find 2 off a huge Mario knock to right field. The Redwood sends one up as well. This one looks like it's gonna fall short. Pink Yoshi in position, no ghost to distract. The Renegades will stop that inning then and there. But the Novas strike back with a vengeance. Can the Renegades stay ahead? Can they keep their lead? Wiggler into Petey into Birdo, a great trio to try to do it. But Wiggler doesn't get the height, can't find the angle. A low drive over to the Crocodile will be the first out as Petey chases up after. Poor contact from Petey, it's a grounder, but the pow block's gonna ensure Petey gets on. Awful contact, but saved by that pow block. Puts a runner on for Birdo, but the... Ooh. Linda makes the catch at first, but the sheer power from the Birdo hit drives her off the plate. No way to get back on base. Petey's able to come in, and the shell just ensures it. Bacon Bro fouls one off to the right. No more outs, no more strikes. The fireball comes out. He'll get a hit, but it's poor. Daisy dives for it, and the Novas prevent the Renegades from bringing any more in. They've got a one last opportunity to bring this one back around as Dusty Bones starts off. Paratrooper on deck. Strike one, Dusty. Slap hit from Dry Bones. Won't get down, Toadette. Incredible speed in left. Paratrooper next up. This one's driven deep. Dolly does get there. No more outs for the Novas. They're on do or die territory. Mario next up. Grounder over to the Nerd. Will be out at first. Renegades lock it up and score one more victory. But it was a close one. Only by 1 run. Renegades take it in the end over the Novas. We'll go take a look at our MVP. This one very likely going to the Piranha Plant. Those important runs he's able to drive in, the 1-run difference maker, will be what wins them this game. We'll take a peek at the box scores and some okay performances from the Novas, but some very low scores for the Renegades outside of the Piranha Plant. Just a very difficult game all around for these players. These two teams are evenly matched. Thanks for joining us here in Week 10 of the Mushroom Baseball League, folks. We got plenty more coming up, so stay tuned. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you're really liking what we're doing here, make sure to check out the Discord. Link in the description below. I'll see you in the next one.